Hello teacher and everyone. So today my team will present about the final term project of machine vision subject. Our project is a tendency system by face using image processing. The lecturer instructs us to build and perform this project is Ph.D. Nguyen Van Mon. So the first, I represent my team to express thanks to my love teacher Thai. My term had three members which contains Duc Phap Anh student ID number E211 34001, Ngoc Gia Huy student ID number E211 34010, and me. I'm Ngo Van Mon, and my student ID number E211 34001. Cause we chose this project to be a desktop application that helps schools, organizations, and companies to efficiently manage their students and staff participate attendance. Next, I will briefly demo my team project. So I will then program in VS Code to solve our project. You can see this is the window which introduces about our project. I press button start to run my main application. Okay, this is the main window of attendance system. So I press button start attendance to start an attendance by file. I will enter the attendance time interval. Okay, camera window was displayed because my file was already in database. So the system declines me and displayed my name is about rectangular and the accuracy of face recognition. Next, I press button my attendance to confirm my attendance. Oh, the system asked me question. Of course, I press yes. My attendance information was recorded in a CV file. Its name expressed the time of the time attendance and the day, the attendance date. You can see. And the system also allows us to implement a new attendance process to replace the attend, active, attendance process. So I will press start. Okay, I will enter new attendance time interval. Just on a brief demo of our attendance system by using image processing. Like I will present the project code structure. Our project code is split three files: main.py, app.py, and utils.py. the image processing and database process are saved in within the file function. Here, it is the function list. The functions will be called in the upload file. This file where we are dedicated to design the UI with button, menu bar, and notification. The main.py file is our project startup file. I will present the code in the two files, main.py and upload.py. And as a team member, Phap Anh and he will present code about the function in the routine.py file. So, look at in main.py. I import necessary library. The code is its purpose to create a window dimension 1280 640. I create a button to change window. It is the function change window. The function have a go to the application website and look at in the upload file. I import necessary library. You can see I import all function in routine.py to app.py. Okay, first I create class app. I initialize the application like choose menu bar, image program, name, file name. Like I set up the guide 11 example slide label. Like I create a component view in menu bar. I create the component edit database in the menu bar to perform the function such as image database, convert to encode database, delete from image database, and delete from encode database. That it is the function to start the attendance process. You can see the function must make attendance for the current session. Each function to either have either to confirm their attendance. Like the function new attendance to restart attendance process. The function check if a menu item exists in the menu bar. The function name capture video from the camera and updates the video label. The function updates the video label with purchase image. And function to process the video frame, detect file, and equalize attempt. That's the important function. Is the converts the immediate file to encoded data byte. Is the very important for our project. Finally, in app.py, I create function app. First, I create the window. The title is for dependency app. Next, I create and pass a parameter to object app to run application. Okay, start on my presentation. Like uh, is a presentation of the course about the database handling functions in the OT.py.
Hello, my name is Gia Huy. I would like to continue the session of Mon to introduce the database symptom. The first problem is to switch from string to array because when data is enhanced and saved as string, so when processing we need to switch to back the array. The next is the set time attendance function allows user to set time interval for attendance. It does this by prompting the user to enter attendance time in a specific format. The function enters a while loop and repeats it as for user input a valid interval is provided. If the user conforms with the program, the function terminates. The next is a name attendance file. Function generates the name for the attendance file based on specific time range. It also includes the date in the file name, and it could be saved as a CV file name as well as the start and end times of attendance. This is a CV file version that I have been saved. I will show you. Next, either the mark attendance function is responsible for filling the name of the person participating in the attendance and attendance time to the CV file. The function starts by checking if the name parameter is an empty string. If it is, an error message is displayed using a show error from message box, indicating there is no encoder data in an encoder database. The function then returns. I will show you demo of my code mark attendance. First, we start attendance and input the interval time. Here, interval time is 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. After we confirm, we will waiting for a few seconds. The camera will be enabled. And here is my face. And so my name is Huy with 58%, and I will mark attendance. The sentence will ask, do you accept mark attendance with name Huy? And I will accept OK. If I confirm the function write the name attendance to a file and display the set message using show info from the message box. The loop will break and afterward. In summary, this code will fill the name and attendance time for a person into the CV file. The next function is the convert to the encode database function. It is responsible for converting image to the face encoding and add them to the encode database. Now I will show you the picture in the encode database. Here is the face of the member in my team, and Huy, Mon, and Phap Anh. And we will convert the face to the encode database, and we will store in the array in the file encode database. For each argument image, the Hawk histogram or oriented gradients algorithm will use to adjust face encoding. The result encodings are dependent to the encode list. After converting, Messbox displays a success message using info, indicating that image has been successfully added to the encode database. Next function is the add image to database. The type of this function is similar to open file and select the added image. If we don't choose, it will give an error. If we select an image, it will ask us to enter the image name. Note: the newly added image must not have the same name as the one already in the database. The next function is delete from encode database. It just remove encode database in database. And the next function of this function is delete from image database. For convenience of observation, I will demo two functions at the same time. After entering the app, I will proceed to delete image from data. Here's my file. It shows my name Huy because my name have in image database. So I will delete my file in image database. I will enter my name Huy. If we succeed to delete, it will show done. Now it also show my name Huy because I just delete my image from database. So I need to delete my name from encode database. To complete, remove my name from database. So we enter my name Huy, and here it will show I don't know because it don't know my name in database. And here the function delete from image database. The main here the code of delete database from encode database, and here the code of delete from image database. Final function is read encoder database function. It will allow it for the user to observe about information in the database. So I will show for you. Now I will choose view, and I will choose encode database. It will lead to the CP file. Here is has name of student and encode database. In short, that's on our database. Here comes to the section of Phap Anh that represents the image processing part.
Okay, let's consider about the image processing part in this project. About the functions used for image processing is stored in util file here, and there are three functions using for image processing here. The first is crop center image, the second is element data, and the third is core image processing. About the library support in this project, we use the OpenCV function for OpenCV libraries. This is the popular open source library for computer vision and image processing tasks. In this project, we will use library OpenCV for image I/O and image processing. The second is face recognition libraries. This is a popular open source Python libraries for face recognition testing. In this project, we will use these libraries to detect face, take face encoding, and compare face encoding. Okay, now let's consider X function and see how it works. Okay, the first function is crop center image. It is used for crop the center part of the original image. In particular, it takes the minimum size of the original image. Then, with this shape, we use for crop the image with the square form, and the shape is the shape we take before. So when we use DR will require us for focus the face in the center of the image frame when taking attendance. The second function is argument data. The purpose is
used is the argument. The argument in is the input image with 8 different brightness level. Specifically, we set the 8 brightness level of image in the list here, and then use the converse KLABS function for create a new image with different brightness level, and then we return all the image with in the list our image here. Okay, about the third function, call image process. It is due for detect the and recognize the current face of the person in attendance. In particular, we have the first we prepare the anchor database, and then we take the image. We in real-time image we are processing it by first center image, resize it, and convert from BGR to RGB. We also use the Gaussian filter to denoise the image. When we have the image here, we will detection and recognition phase by face recognition function, face recognition library. First, we identify the position of the current face. Then we check the face coding and for the current face using the SOG algorithm. Then we calculate the phase distance between current phase and phase in the database. We identify the index of the phase in the database that's most similar to the current phase, and we calculate the phase distance between the current phase and phase in S brightness level. Then we identify the name of the person in attendance and the accuracy here. It's processed by we take the mean of the phase distance, and we calculate the accuracy by this function. Then we check that if the accuracy is greater than 50, and then we take the name and test of this image, and finally we display the participant name and accuracy about the rectangle that cover the face. So that's all presentation of all projects. Thank teacher and everyone for watching.